The Industrial Revolution, 1760 to 1840, introduced many new inventions that would change the world forever. It was a time epitomized by the wide-scale introduction of machinery, the transformation of cities, and significant technological developments in a wide range of areas. Many modern mechanisms have their origins from this period. Today, I'm going to show you 10 most incredible innovative machines. Before the video begins, please give it a like, and if you want to see more, please subscribe to the channel. Now let's begin. Number 10. Kawasaki Ninja H2R. The Ninja H2 is a supercharged supersports class motorcycle in the Ninja sports bike series manufactured by Kawasaki Heavy Industries. It features a variable speed centrifugal type supercharger that can achieve increased horsepower with ram air. In this viral video, a Kawasaki Ninja H2 is shown beating a Bugatti Veyron in a drag race. This is pretty remarkable because the H2 isn't even the fastest ninja bike, though it is the fastest street legal one. That title belongs to the HR2, a 200 mph production race bike that uses a gear-driven supercharger to help extract over 300 horsepower from the 998cc 4-cylinder engine. As you can imagine, the bike isn't cheap. At $50,000, it's priced much more like a sports car than a motorcycle. But at least Kawasaki used real silver instead of silver paint for the body design, so the value isn't purely placed on the bike's performance. Number 9. Bigfoot Monster Truck. Monster trucks might just look like normal trucks with massive wheels and souped-up suspension systems, but once you get in one and see how it operates, you might think it has more in common with a jet plane. There's a rocker switch to control the rear wheel steering, a knob to get the fuel flowing, and a toggle to start the engine. A 9.4-liter V8 outfitted with an enormous supercharger. It doesn't have any mufflers, but when it starts up, the downward-pointing header sets on each side vent the fury exhaust from an engine so loud you'd think it's on the verge of exploding. Sporting 66-inch tires and weighing in at 6 tons, you wouldn't expect Bigfoot to be all that fast, but with 1,730 horsepower under the hood, it's actually quite quick. And the speed comes in pretty handy when you're doing things like setting the world record for the monster truck long jump, just like Bigfoot driver Dan Runty did in 2012 after clearing 214 feet. Number 8. Belaz 75710 Dump Truck. Holding the record for the world's largest capacity mining truck, the Belaz 75710 dump truck was designed after long-standing Belaz customers specifically requested a bigger truck. Through a combination of unique designs and engineering innovations, the company's product development experts were able to incorporate the traditional Belaz truck characteristics into a bigger hauler capable of carrying in excess of 450 metric tons. Understandably, the truck is a behemoth. It's roughly the size of a tennis court and weighs in at 800,000 pounds without a load on its back. Once fully loaded, the truck weighs closer to 2 million pounds. At that weight, the truck requires two 65-liter 16-cylinder diesel engines, each with 2,300 horsepower, so it's not exactly the greenest hauler around. Number 7. Emma Maersk Container Ship. When construction on the Emma Maersk was completed in 2006, it became the largest container ship ever built, stretching over 1,300 feet. Officially, the ship is able to carry around 14,770 20-foot equivalent units (TEU), which is roughly the same as 251,100 tons. To transport all that weight, the Emma Maersk requires the most powerful engine in the world, the Wärtsilä RTA96C diesel. The engine itself is 89 feet long and 44 feet tall. It weighs in at a total of 2,300 tons, and of that weight, 300 tons is attributed solely to the massive crankshaft, which, once spinning at 102 revolutions per minute (RPM), gives the engine a maximum horsepower of 108,920. Number 6. Griffon Hoverwork BHT. Though it can't carry nearly as much as either Belaz 75710 or the Maersk as a cargo vessel, the Griffon Hoverwork BHT hovercraft has a distinct advantage in that it can glide over almost any terrain, be it mud, ice, water, or land. Using its exceedingly large fans and even larger skirts, the versatile vehicle can cruise around 50 miles per hour on a cushion of air trapped in between the hull and the terrain surface. 3 fans fill, lift, and propel the 100-foot-long craft, which is powered by 4 engines capable of producing a maximum output of 1,200 horsepower. Number 5. Shockwave Jet Truck. Les Shockley is the appropriately named creator of the Shockwave Jet Truck, also known as the Triple Jet Engine Monster. Shockley built the truck in 1984 and has been demonstrating its awesome power at trucking events and military air shows every year since. The 4-ton truck is essentially 3 Pratt & Whitney J3448 jet engines strapped onto a Peterbilt semi-truck, which gives it the power equivalent of 55 McLaren 650S Spyders. Number 4. Universal Alloy's Aluminum-Extrusion Press. Based out of Canton, Georgia, Universal Alloy is a leading supplier of structural components to airplane makers and defense manufacturers. Much of the company's success in the industry can be attributed to a single marvelous machine, a 75-year-old, 9,000-ton aluminum extrusion press. Number 3. The Navy's Electromagnetic Railgun. Using a form of electromagnetic energy known as the Lorentz force, the U.S. Navy's Electromagnetic Railgun is capable of firing a 23-pound projectile at speeds exceeding Mach 7. According to the Navy's chief engineer, Rear Admiral Bryant Fuller, the electromagnetic railgun represents an incredible new offensive capability for the U.S. Navy. It will allow the maritime force to effectively counter a wide range of threats at a relatively low cost, while keeping American ships and sailors safer by removing the need to carry as many high-explosive weapons. The railgun requires no explosives and only takes 1 man to load and fire. Number 2. Athena Laser. Finally, after years of exposure in big-budget sci-fi action movies, it looks like laser weapons are finally becoming a reality. After successfully disabling the engine of a small truck in a field test back in March 2015, Lockheed Martin's Athena, short for Advanced Test High Energy Assets, demonstrated the rapidly evolving precision capability of lasers to protect military forces and critical infrastructure. Number 1. Large Hadron Collider. Straddling the French-Swiss border, the $9 billion CERN Large Hadron Collider Complex is a 17-mile-long circular circuit that's buried at a depth of up to 575 feet, so that the Earth's crust can shield experiments from effects of surface-level radiation. The LHC is composed of 9,600 supermagnets, magnets that are 100 times more powerful than the gravitational pull of the Earth. Thank you for watching, and please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and enable post alerts to view more of our future videos. After saying that, keep watching our videos, and I'll speak with you in the next one.